Good morning. So this week's newsletter is going to be obviously a video, and I wanted to not only answer questions that people have sent me, but I wanted to demonstrate and show you one of my most favorite parts of my skincare routine besides Raw Beauty. So that would be the jade gua sha stone. So I got this at Estetique's Skin Spa where I get my facials, and I'll link all that below the video. But this has, I believe, 9 sides to it. It comes with an instruction manual that just shows arrows for the strokes. So what I thought I would do is get on here and actually just do a short demo to show you how to use it. It is seriously one of the best things I've ever invested in, and I say invested because it is pricey. You know, it costs more than the ones on Amazon, but it is so worth the investment. So with all that being said, I want to show you how I use it, and I'm just going to go quickly through my face. I'm not going to spend the amount of time that I normally do. The booklet says to do 5 strokes per area, and of course I'm going to do, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, you know, just because that's just how I do things. So the first one I'm going to show you is, it has a little ridge, an indentation on one side. And these are solid jade. They are not jade coated. They are not plastic. They are the real deal. So I'm going to take the straight edge and you put the indentation towards your face. So for the forehead, I just pull the skin up and I just start pulling up like this. So I dig in deep. I can feel it, but it doesn't hurt. It's just I'm digging in deep. And that's how I do my forehead. That's the first move. And you can see it's already pulling blood to the surface. And then I go sideways with it. So whatever you do on one side, you want to do on the other, but you can see the blood flow immediately. So that's how I do the forehead. The cheeks I do with the large teeth, but I pull my skin one way or hold it one way and pull with the gua sha stone. So for the cheeks, I start at the line right below the marionette line. I believe that's what they call it. And I just pull it. And you can see the skin just pulling in the opposite direction. And I just do it across my whole cheek, probably about 10 or 15 times. Sometimes I get a little crazy. But I just do it until I'm ready to stop. But you can just see, you know, it just digs in, it pulls, it smooths the skin, it evens out your skin, and then I'll even take it to my jawline, like that. Okay, so you can see how red my cheeks have gotten. So that's the cheek. Then I take the hollowed out and I put it on my chin and I just pull it up. It fits right on the ridge of your chin, and you just pull and you go over that quite a few times. So like I said, if you do it on one side, do it on the other. Then this one comes with this little tip. I would think that most of them would. And I just take that one up and down the fold of my skin, probably 10, 15 times. And you just work it in and push down over that fold. Then if you have any lines around your mouth, you can take that tip and use it there too, which I do. So one important thing though is that you cannot do this without oil on your face. So of course, Radiant A is what I use on my skin before I start the gua sha stone. And the great thing is it just pushes the oil into your cells, into your skin, and you can just really tell a difference when you use the Gus Sha stone, but you have to have oil, and I recommend of all the oils to use the Radiant A. So I've done the forehead, I've done the cheek, I've done the chin. Then this one has these little teeth right here, and I take those across the top of my lip, which people call, they have smoker's lines, or you can get them from just sleeping because your cheeks come together when you're sleeping. So I do that quite a few times, and then I just take the teeth and I move them in an upward motion like that. So the next thing I do is under my eyes. So I take the same angle that I used on my chin and I just push up. I hold my cheek down and just push up like that. You can also do it across your eyebrow to lift your eyebrows. You just take that hollowed out part, you hold one point underneath your eyebrows and you just pull up and go over and like that. Then the last thing I do on my eye is I take the small straight edge and I start in the corner and I just work my way out like that. So that's the eyes. And the only thing really left is, now I will use the flat edge. I will even use these like on my cheeks when I'm getting real adventurous, or I've got a lot of time to do it at night. But I always make sure I do the large teeth at night before I go. I do this at least 5 nights a week. So the last thing I do is my neck, and I just start at the base with the large teeth and I just work my way up. I dig it in and I pull it up like this. And I used to just do all these motions really quickly, and I have found out from using this for a long time that the slower you go, the better the results. So that's pretty much it. That's it comes in a beautiful little velvet bag like this, and it is a tremendous asset for a natural lift to your skin. So I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite things that I do every day. So the Gus Sha stone, the Radiant A, and you will really notice the results. And because I notice the results so much, that's seriously why I do it so much. So anyway, I hope that helps, and we'll talk later.